Well, hello there, and welcome to another training module. In this nugget, I'll be sharing with you how to set up withholding tax in Odoo. Let's get started. Well, the first thing you'll want to have is to ensure that you have your invoices module installed. You also have your VAT installed. So I will navigate into the invoicing section, and by selecting invoice, I have the ability to customize or configure how my taxation works, whether it's withholding tax or value added tax, then that can be customized from the invoicing section. Now I'll navigate into the configuration section, and from the flyout menu, I'll navigate into accounting and select taxes. From the tax option, there are already those that have been created for you, including withholding tax, VAT zero rated, value added, purchase VAT, among many others. And you can just open one if you just want to have a feel of how that looks like, including the options that are incorporated in here. So we want to create our own tax bracket. So I'll click on new and I'll say withholding tax 10%. You can decide to use any other name of your choice. Withholding tax comes when there is a sale. The scope of sale is for service. Remember, for withholding tax, at the country where I am right now, we do withholding tax for services. The amount of withholding tax in terms of percentage is usually 10%, but you can put in an amount that fits the withholding tax of your country. And definitely, I would want to set the percentage of tax that is need to be deducted will be based on what it can be, based on the base that is already the total amount that the product or the service costing, or it can be an inclusion of or based on the tax item that is involved in there. I can customize it, enter in tax and some tax grids if you want to, but already we have set up the initial aspects of the withholding tax. You can also move to the advanced option, and this is where we set up the labels, the groups, the country, the included in price, the effect base of subsequent taxes, among many others. If your business will really want to use these other aspects of configuring tax, then this is the very best window for you to set up your task. I'll then make sure that it's active by turning on the toggle key option on. Now, when I go into my tax list, I can tell that I have the withholding tax 10% on any sale that is done on, and the tax scope is around services, and the label is just 10% tax invoice. I can activate and deactivate in case I need that. Now, to show you how this works in real time, I've already set up the 10% sale service. I'll navigate back into my sales module. I will navigate into products, and I want to create a service product and show you how that works. So I'll click new and I'll say, okay, oopsie, and I'll say, for example, a service, phone repair. Now, when you see the option here under tax, the different tax that I can use in here, I want to use the withholding tax, but the withholding tax that I want to use is the one that I have already created, WHT, and it's supposed to be 10%. And of course, on what product, all the products within the phone repair category, the price, I can set that to $30 to allow the option to be sold and the option also to be purchasable. I'll navigate back into my products, and the phone repair option is in here. Remember, what we have done is we have enabled a withholding tax of 10% on any phone repair bill. So if I navigate into my orders and send a quotation to my customer, click on new, customer name, just load a default name for my customer. The product this person wants to have, I'll put it as phone repair. Remember, it's a service. They want one. And look at this, withholding tax 10% has already been included in that. So you can add other customizations and other products just to make sure your product is okay and it fits exactly the way your client needs that to look, element to look like. I can add my signature here just to show the client that that is really a very good way of working with our business. I'll confirm. And once I confirm, this is saved into the database. And technically, I can navigate into send by email. And this is the email that will go to this specific client. And you realize it's $33, which has an inclusive 10% addition, which is withholding tax per se. It also comes in with a PDF attachment. You may want to have a look at the attachment just by clicking on this. And that's how it looks like. Here is the unit. We have a tax, which is 10% withholding tax, and this gives a total of $33 when you're working with this. Remember, these customizations and settings will come in handy if you already know the tax regulations within your country. And at any given time, the client needs to get the correct information when you're working on this. So I'll just click on send, and this will be forwarded to the client's email as a new invoice for them to honor. Well, that is how we calculate withholding tax in Odoo. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next nugget.